Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". Who vetoes bills? The President. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name your U.S. representative. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who does a U.S. senator represent? All people of the state. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name 1 war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who makes federal laws? Congress. When was the Constitution written? (1787). The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. In what month do we vote for president? November. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. We elect a president for how many years? Four. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote Join a political party. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is the capital of your state? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who was the first president? George Washington.